Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So ADA has reacted to the micro support zone communicated earlier today. We see a little bit of upside. It is not enough to say really that this fourth wave has bottomed and that we get a fifth wave up. For me, it's quite simple. From a practical perspective, once we get a 5-wave move up and it really is a 5-wave move and it doesn't morph into a larger 3-wave move, which can always happen if this gets very much extended, for example. If it's a 5-wave move up, we can call that again a wave 1, right? And that's what we are watching for. Not necessarily what's expected. 1 second. Because this could be a wave 1 after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here on the micro level. Then the subsequent pullback could be a wave 2. Then from there we can watch for a third wave rally higher. Important is though that at the moment we only have a 3-wave move up and the pullback was quite deep, so it is also plausible, and that's what I'm primarily watching actually, and also for the Bitcoin chart, that this here is some kind of a larger A, B, C structure in a wave 4. I'm open to the idea we get further direct upside extensions, but again, even then we should get the next setup in the next 1-2 structure, right? So as we headed here as well, there was this Fibonacci target area that I gave you, which I've removed from the chart, but the price here landed in a Fibonacci zone, so we will always find, the next setup here. Just need to activate them all. Yeah, so the price reacted to that ideal target for an internal C wave, A, B, C, the 100% extension, which is the 88, pretty much the 88 cent level. Huh? So, and then looking at prices to the upside, yeah, 3 waves up so far. But as I explained in the last video, the move down looks overlapping and corrective. So I am watching for one more high. It doesn't mean that I predicted or anything, just I'm watching for it. This here is obviously an area from where the 5th wave should start, if this is what's happening. So this was the area to watch. The price has reacted to the 38.2 retracement at 98.2 cents. And I mean, yeah, noticeable reaction, but still quite weak and still down for the day. We need a little bit more action. Minimally, I'd say that last swing high at $1.03. But yeah, that breakout is needed of $1.04, above $1.04. And then the next resistance is around the $1.07 to $1.09 area. And this is where this 5th wave, if it plays out, could form a top. Until then, I think it is quite likely that this here was a B wave top. But as I said, interesting when we compare this to the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin yesterday broke this internal wave 4 micro support. So actually Bitcoin, looking at Fibonacci retracements, Bitcoin was weaker than, for example, what ADA is doing in terms of retracements. Yeah. That is just something that we have to notice, and that's why, technically speaking, on the ADA chart, this move to the upside could be an impulse. It just needs one more high. So I gave you the key support levels here, micro support between 96.4 and $1. So 96.4 cents and $1. Next upside resistance and target, I would say between the $1.07 and $1.09 area. And then if we form a top there, then I call that another wave 1, and we can actually look at higher. But until we get this 5th wave, we have to be very, very cautious, and we could see this C wave down. Doesn't mean this would be a short trade setup. I mean, I wouldn't short this. Okay, so it's a matter of, okay, just watching how deep the pullback is that the market is offering. Either we get a deeper pullback now in wave 4 and then go up higher, that's the expectation. Or if we form one more high now, then we should get this move also corrected before we go higher, ideally. So that's what I'm tracking just on the micro level. I mean, looking at the bigger picture, ADA really has not done much in the last few days, or even, well, yeah, in the last week or so, because we've been consolidating. Here you can see on the daily chart that the main support area on this chart is between 60 and 84 cents. Doesn't mean we have to test 60 cents or something, but it means this is key support. And as long as we're holding that 60-cent level, and I see this as the only really meaningful support here at the moment that keeps this uptrend alive, or the micro support levels or something, they're not so meaningful really for this main move that started in November. So as long as we're holding above that 60-cent level, overall upside is preferred. Below that level, the chart would need to be reinterpreted. I would definitely get very cautious then. Then the lower support area will become relevant again between 28.9 and 36 cents. But at the moment, we're holding well above even the 60-cent level. And the next upside levels to watch on the daily chart are 142 and 172. And if we talk about, possible bull market targets, the question is, what is the bull market top, right? The rally started in August, and I'd like to see at least one more 4-5 pattern, possibly into the $2 region. There are some Fibonacci levels around 172, but ideally we go higher than that, 236, 295. Depending on where this move tops, if we form one more higher low, then we could even get into the $4 region. But I think there is a high risk that this would already be a major top here, when we form this next high. First, we want to see a healthy wave 4, and the next move up could be the last one. We get very cautious then, not bearish until we break support. But I think we need to be flexible as we are getting further or moving further into this upside target area. Might take a little longer until we finally get there. But that should give you the next upside level. So once we break above $1.04, then we have 142, 172, and 236 as the next upside levels. And then maybe even 295 if things go really well. Yeah? That's the update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.